Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Italy have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And he's heaved it away. Now he's got space here. And that has not gone well. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real...
Good effort from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Italy really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Mbappe. Mateus. Opts for safety. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mateus, and the shot! Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Is there Mateus? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Boca Juniors are behind here despite their domination of possession. Pressing high and with purpose. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. A probing pass. Spread neatly. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in plenty of space here. He's being urged to shoot. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Eto'o. It's played through for him. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Back to within one. Interesting. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. In towards the back stick. Timber. And it's Bale. Good running, strong and purposeful. Eto'o gets into a good position. And this is Eto'o. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Mateus with the short one. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mateus! He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 18. Luis Suarez.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Numero 13.
Boca Juniors can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. And he's on the cook now.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Bale. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, well played, well played.
Cafu.
Araujo, always a very imposing presence at the back. Davids, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Desai. Boca Juniors really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Davids. Mateus. Vieira. Could move up a gear here. Nicely worked. Messi. Davids. This is a promising build-up. Cafu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vieira. Now it's Bale. And he's intervened well there. Bale. He can run onto that. Just the keeper in his way. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. Boca Juniors are all square. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10. Messi.
So we have movement on both benches. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Boca Juniors do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That has ended up in no man's land. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mane. Cafu picks it up out wide. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Eto'o finds himself offside. Timber. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Spread to the right. He's got away. Ah, that's a fine interception. Cafu gets it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Searching pass he's played there. Platini. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Boca Juniors really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Cambio di giocatori.
Boca Juniors can make their change now with a break in play. Boca Juniors have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And it's Vieira. Shoots! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Boca Juniors! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Pelé. Cafu has the space to scheme.
Quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Vieira getting this one clear. Pass somewhat off target. Davids proves too strong. Cannavaro. Now Timber. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. And that will be the final act. Boca Juniors have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Eto, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Boca Juniors have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.